Are you lacking connection in your relationship? Let's talk about how to get emotionally connected to your spouse. As a therapist that works with couples all the time, I hear a lot of complaints about people's partners, about their spouses. They're not loving enough, they're not kind enough, they don't know how to empathize. And all those complaints are there because they're feeling lonely, they're feeling stuck in their relationships. And those feelings are valid and they're real. But what I'm going to talk about today in this video are the things that you actually have power over, the things that are in your control to create emotional connection in your relationship. If you want emotional connection in your relationship, then you have to have trust and safety. There's no way around it. That's the foundation of a healthy relationship. In fact, I'd go as far to say that you don't really have much of a relationship if you don't have trust, because you don't know the other person. So stop for a minute and think about, are you a trustworthy person? Do you create safety in your relationship? And how do you break that down? Are you showing up as an integrous person who's full of honesty? Are you showing up as a vulnerable person who can empathize? Are you consistent with who you are over and over again? Or are you not? Are you defensive? Do you shut down a lot? Do you isolate? Do you disconnect? If that's happening, then you're not creating trust and safety in the relationship. And emotional connection will not happen because that's just the basic foundation that needs to be there. Another thing that's important is quite obvious. If you want emotional connection in your relationship, then you have to care. You have to care about your partner and they have to care about you. A lot of times the rejection that we feel in the relationship is not said and it's not seen, it's felt. It's an energetic disconnection. You just feel from your partner that they could care less, that they don't want to spend the time and the energy and the effort to actually work through hard things with you. So for yourself, ask yourself, how much do you actually care about your partner? Care about who they are and why they are the way they are. It's about understanding them and seeing them. It's not about trying to force them into being something that they're not. And so it's just caring about who they actually are. One way that you show that you care is that you ask questions and you listen. You learn how to listen in a mindful, reflective way. You learn how to dig deep in your relationship. Dig past what they're just saying, down to the emotions, down to the energy of who they are. And learn how to process things with them and hold space and feel pain with your partner. So surface level is just talking about the weather. It's talking about the kids. It's talking about navigating life together. But what a real relationship about is emotional connection. It's about intimacy. It's important to be genuine, to be as real as you possibly can be. Think about it. Two people can't connect if one person is fake because you're trying to figure out who they are. How are you going to connect to that? You can't even tell who they actually are. If both people are showing up authentic or genuine, then they can actually see each other. They actually know who they're married to or who they're in a relationship with. So work really hard to be as genuine as you possibly can be in the relationship. Take time and energy for your partner. Don't get so busy with everything else. And a lot of times that's the easy thing to do because a relationship takes work. And time and energy, maybe you don't feel like you got much to give. Carve out some space. Make some energy for your partner. It's so important that they know that you're willing to invest into the relationship. You're willing to invest the work that it's going to take so that you can feel connected to your partner. If you want to learn how to emotionally connect with your partner, then maybe you need some therapy. If you need some therapy, go over to my website, no matter where you live. Go over to therapyutah.org and I can find you the help that you need. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot to being emotionally connected to your partner. It's important that you both learn how to be vulnerable with each other. Now, what does being vulnerable mean? It means being able to sit in the discomfort of the possibility of rejection. If you're able to be vulnerable with each other, you're able to be honest with each other. You're able to open up about things. If you're not able to be vulnerable, you're going to be shut down and you're going to be guarded. The more vulnerable you can be and the more vulnerable they can be, the deeper the connection will be in your relationship. Be as open about you and who you are as you possibly can be. Now, I realize it's important to have some boundaries, and they need to earn the right to hear your story. But if you're guarded and shut down, then you're sending a message to your partner that it's not safe here. So be as open as you possibly can be in the relationship. Let go of resentments. Resentments kill emotional connection. Now, if you're resenting your partner, it's because of one of two reasons. One, you haven't spoken your truth. You haven't been honest about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And because you haven't spoken your truth, you've blamed them for putting you in certain positions. So step up and speak up. That will get you out of resentment. The second reason why you're in resentment is because you haven't let some things go. You haven't accepted certain things that have happened in the past and actually gotten to a place of forgiveness. So working yourself to a place of surrender and acceptance and forgiveness helps you out of resentment. Emotional connection is one of the best connections you can have in a relationship. Emotional connection leads to more sexual connection, deeper spiritual connection. It's the gateway to more intimacy. Love and trust in the relationship are developed because of emotional connection. But love takes risk. You're going to know that your partner's trustworthy by taking some risks with them. And if you just sit back and protect yourselves, you'll never feel emotionally connected. One last thing that helps with emotional connection. Have fun with each other. Make the relationship something that brings joy into your life and goodness into your life. It doesn't all have to be deep and hard and heavy, but go out and have fun with each other. If this video has been helpful, but you're still feeling kind of like, I don't know if I can ever have emotional connection in my marriage, then check out my other video, How to Deal with Emotional Neglect in Your Marriage.